Share up the life, no man, make you reach 10,000.
Whatever you face this week, forward still. Whatever mountains come in your way, forward still. Yeah. Whatever, even if you buck your toe, forward still. Disappointment come, forward still. Woo! And if another pastor fall, forward still. I'm not a pastor, we are follow. We don't be with pastor, but we are follow Jesus. Forward still. Young people, walk holy. Walk holy. Make the right decisions. Walk right. Walk holy. Ramandosia. Rakandarabasiondarabosa. Walk holy. Forward still. It's Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and sway, with a concrete strength we will push. Let the church be the church, and he will roll. Yes, he will roll. No matter what you face, he will roll. Even if you fall, get up and he will. Oh yes, and he will roll the sea away. Hallelujah.
Good night, Jamaica, and good night to the world. Good night to the globe. Good night to the diaspora. Good night to those listening in Canada, listening in from the United States. And good night to those listening in England, London, and those all across the globe. Good night for tuning in. I'm going to address a few things. And after I address these few things, Canada, how are you? I did some extra work for you people in Canada and England. I now have a PayPal account. Canada. So if you want to support the movement, there is now an official PayPal account. Look in the link. And Canada, a lot of you want to support me. No want me come to Canada. I've identified a PayPal account. So you have the PayPal account at your disposal tonight. So I want all of the blessings where Canada did want to send me coming tonight. Because I deserve it. Now, Jamaica. I see some people, you know. Should I address this, Lord? Should I address this, Lord? Yes, I'm going to address it. You have some people, you have some items in life who believe that the Zelle information is also there. So if you look into my link, You will see the zeal. You will see everything there for you to support the movement. Now, Jamaica. Today I heard some utterances from some people. And I kept silent. I listened. I analyzed. And now I'm going to address it. One. You see, my mission in life? My mission in life is never to be a clown. My mission in life is never to seek audience and attention, because naturally when I speak, I get an audience or I get an attention. My mission in life is never caught up in fame and fanfare. My mission in life has never been one that I graffiti Kingston and Jamaica seeking relevance. My mission has never carried me to the point that I have to be all over Jamaica making a clown of myself. My mission in life was never that. My mission in life is never to get clout, fame, and fortune. Because as a king, naturally, fame, fortune, and wealth will come to me. Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre. Nobody follow where people are talk to you. So go straight to this program and I'll make we do whatever we have to do.
I understand.
Looking forward, Andre. Nobody not pay people no mind. But to continue to pay them mind and the more them are going to talk.
Yes, mommy, but the king listens.
They use the platform, your good platform for these things, man. Sure.
Understood, mommy, but just give me 2 minutes. I'm not staying.
Go back. No, go into all of them weird things there, man. You're better off than that, man.
I'm just saying.
Better from you, man. No,
Mama, just listen to what I am saying. I am not getting in any gibberish with anyone. So you must.
Me no want to hear you. I'm not that me expect from you to follow up with no with them negativity. It have a mash up the thing, man.
It not gonna mash up, mama. Just listen to what me I say now. Just give me a minute.
All right.
So my mission in life, Jamaica, is to edify, uplift, and educate. I carry the issue of Donna Lee to the forefront with the intention, 2 Fridays ago, with the intention to make Jamaica aware. Because lo and behold, Jamaica, had I never given it that level of advocacy, nobody would have known about the situation. Had I not talked up, the world would not have known what is happening. And the truth be told, there are many people who use their social media to do many things. And the family or friends of Donna Lee did not reach out to them. They asked me, they plead to me the Friday evening. At about 6:30, Mr. Stevens and I said, I don't do a live on a Friday. And Prophetess Althenia can tell you. I did it. I carried it to the forefront. Many of you are aware of the issue because I carried it to the forefront. So my mission was to make it known. Did I complete that mission? Yes, I completed that mission. My mission was equally to continue making pressure be applied to the point where the JCF got involved, to the point where arrest was made, to the point that investigation is ongoing, to the point that we're trying to get closure. That was my mission. My mission, Jamaica, was never about fame and fortune. You know how much days me hungry? You know how much days things back up on me? And you have never heard me come on this platform ask you for no favors and curry favors. But when people are going to endanger your life, yes, sis, me depend the live.
What me can call, but me just want to say one thing, yeah?
Alright, cool.
Alright, yeah.
So my mission in life is to speak up for the poor, the disenfranchised, the desolate, the voiceless. My thing has never been about monetary compensation. Never been about monetary compensation. So when I hear people on live talking about I and other people have received $20 million, don't do it. That is mischief making. Endangering people's life. Endangering people's life. Or if you walk and create them mischief there. Don't do it. And when you see me on road, keep 100 feet apart. Don't come and call me name. Don't come near me. Keep arm's length. You're upon your mission, me upon my mission. My mission is not to walk round and be one piece of gibberish. I hear you talk some things today. Might not hurt me, you know what hurt me because I know who I am. I know who I am. Many of you don't know who you are. Many of you don't know the identity. My identity is in Christ. My identity is to reveal and to expose and make the voiceless be heard. That's my identity. My identity is not for run up and down. I talk about maroon this time, I compound this. My identity are the Jamaican people and by extension the world. But I'm going to remind you, when you take the low road, I take the high road. When you take the low road, I take the high road. Some man, all you do is walk and make mischief. And you know, coincidentally, is when people like you joined the advocacy on social media. People now start calling on social media circus. You ever look into that? All along we were talking. We were never seen or being branded as a social media circus until you joined the conversation. Look into that. Nobody. And if you never know, it is my platform who the JCF has to use to monitor the investigations. My platform. My platform, not yours. So when you're doing all that you're doing and I go yes and I go there so, and you are compromise the people them thing. You are compromise the people them thing. Not me. You see when me done talk at daytime, and that's when my thing stop. Me now go run up and down in a Kingston and St. Andrew. I talk about a yes and this so. You're not trained in investigation. You're not trained in gathering intelligence. And the worst part of it, you're not trained in investigative journalism or journalism on a whole. So focus. When I said to you, stay in your lane, I never meant any disrespect. Hello?
Mr. Andrew is so upset with everything what are going. I see you run the platform and then they come and they want to run let you.
That's all right. That's all right, my dear. That is okay.
I'm vexed. I come like I want to cry after you carrying out the pattern from early out and some people just run on and go on like them want to take over this thing.
But that's all right.
Like, do you work?
So as I'm saying, Jamaica, and this is my final word and my final on it. When I said to you, stay in your lane, I never meant to insult. I actually meant you good. Because your thing is, everybody knows you to be controversial. And you know the funny thing is, I'm going to look at you and I want you to analyze this. When you went to Clarendon, you realized that I did not come to Clarendon. I stayed home and I used my voice from my own home to amplify the voice. I never need you. I never need you. I never needed to go down there because you were there giving full coverage of the situation with the people. I could have gone there. Had I gone there, you would have not had any significance. But I believe that if you were leading the story, keep on the story. But then you now come on as scenes that I am trying to pull together a serious, hard-prone investigation. And what you're doing, you're trying to lily up and boy up my thing. You're trying to do everything to compromise all the work that I have done. Me I got said to Jamaica, it hurts and I'm going to say it. When you're in a media room, everybody gets an assignment. And if another journalist take over another journalist's assignment, do you know, Jamaica, that person would have been thrown out of the media room because you compromise another journalist's assignment? You have your assignment, me have my assignment. Keep to your script and leave other people's script alone. But as I'm going to say, Jamaica, when you go low, I go high. I'm asking you respectfully, if you see me in the streets, keep a distance. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Good evening, Brother Andre.
Yes, there. But you're talking to me. You don't know that when you come to talk to me, you can't have on the thing. It is giving us a bad reaction.
Oh, sorry. I just want to tell you, just keep out. Because the whole diaspora, Jamaica, are you we are looked to. So just keep out. You hear me, brother?
Thank you. Bless you.
Yes, bless.
So yes, Jamaica, my final utterance. When you see me in the streets, don't call to me. Keep arm's length. If there's a demonstration, keep arm's length. Do not say a word to me. Keep from me. And if you ever dare come near me, if you ever dare come in close proximity to me, you will know how wicked and vicious, and you will not know. You will not know how nasty I can become. So I'm saying to you, don't come and provoke me. You have done enough. You have slandered me enough. So when you see me, keep far from me. Argument done. Argument done. Argument done, Jamaica. So I've established clarity. I've established the grounds and the rooms and the boundaries. Do you understand? Now, Jamaica. Hello?
Andre, march forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. Andre, march forward, for Jesus is ever the same. Andre, march forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. Andre, march forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. March forward, Andre.
Move forward, Andre. Thank you. Thank you, Mommy.
Bless up, bless up, bless up.
Andre, move forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. Andre, move forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. And we don't say Radam over here. See, Radam, after the pitney them we don't. We say Rebebebebebe. Rebebebebe. So if you hear something with powerful, you say Rebebebebe. Andre, move forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. Yes, Jamaica. Class time now. Class ready to start. I want you to listen to this and tell me. Andre, look forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. In the power of the whole. Today, Noel did a try get released. Today, him lawyer did a try get a habeas corpus application. But it never got through. So them give him 10 days. So them say them a treat the case now as a murder investigation, students. Wanna hear what I say? They're now treating the case as a murder investigation. Murder investigation. You hear what I say, students? They are now treating the case as a murder investigation. You hear me say to Jamaica? So apparently, but I'm going to say something tonight. Dear Kathy Ann Smith, how are you? Kathy Ann, how are you? I know by now you must be watching me. But I'm going to ask Kathy Ann Smith. I'm making a public appeal to you tonight. I don't come to fight with you, Kathy Ann. Jamaica share the live because I'm going to talk to Kathy Ann tonight. I'm going to talk to Kathy Ann tonight. I want to share the live because I'm going to need to talk to Kathy Ann. Who want me to talk to Kathy Ann tonight? I believe I need to speak to Kathy Ann's spirit. Kathy Ann, look forward in the power of the Holy Ghost. Kathy Ann, I want to talk to you tonight. Kathy Ann. Kathy Ann, I want to talk to you. And if you're a friend of Kathy Ann that is watching this live, share it with her, please. Kathy Ann, dear Kathy, I know your mother died some years ago. So your mother would not be around to tell you, Kathy, if you know something, speak. Kathy, you have a 10-month-old child. You have a 10-month-old child. You have sisters, you have brothers, you have a father. Kathy, if you were in the position because I want to let you know, Kathy, if this man truly loved you, Kathy, you'd be living in the apartment with your child in his apartment. If the man truly loved you, Kathy, you would be living in the apartment with him. You'd be a happily married woman with him. You'd be a happy couple with a child. But Kathy, he never loved you. Kathy, he loved none of you. Kathy, he loved none of you. Have you seen his history, Kathy? How many women he womanized? Kathy, he loved none of you. He never loved you, Kathy. To have had Donna Lee in the bed at nights with him. He never loved Donna Lee because he told Donna Lee him now move the picture. I'm baby. And that's what caused the argument. That's what caused the argument in the apartment. That is what, Jamaica. That is what caused the argument. And she ran, Jamaica. She ran from out the room into the kitchen. Into the kitchen. The kitchen argument going to start tonight. Because she asked for the pictures to be removed. He became abusive. He became abusive. Imagine Jamaica. And Noel, you know that I know what caused the argument in the apartment. Hello? Lord Jesus. Hello? Yes, I hear off. Where? Over the rail? Alright, cool. So see there. So the truth be told, Jamaica, if you never know, If you and him have a simple disagreement, he becomes, his anger becomes deep. His have a hidden anger that if you annoy him, he will literally throw you over the rail. And I have had people in confidence who was with him, who him beat Jamaica. It is alleged that him beat the girl to the point he threw her over the rail. Over the rail, Jamaica. That Donna Lee, not Kathy. It is his nature. The other woman come out and say Jamaica. She and him have problem and him throw a car and gun butt. Him gun butt the girl. Throw a car and push her in a room. So when you ask me what he did something catty. I want to ask you this. Were you ever abused by Noel? Kathy, were you ever abused? Were you ever physically beaten by Noel? Kathy, were you ever choked by Noel? Kathy, were you ever dragged, forced, thumped up, licked up, gun butt by Noel? Kathy, how many times were you abused? Kathy, how many times were you a victim of abuse? How many times was your face abused, Kathy? Were you ever abused? Kathy, how many times did you have to take your money and give to this man and you're in pain? Kathy, how many times you bought lunch for this man and him don't even show you love, appreciation, worth, or value? How many times? Kathy, when you carried the child, did he ask you to abort the child? Kathy, when you carried the child, did he ask you to abort the child? Did you have previous miscarriages? How many miscarriages did you have, if you did have any? Kathy, did he? I wonder if Jamaica, I'm going to go a bit deeper. I wonder if, I don't want to touch this topic, but I have to. Donna Lee had 2 miscarriages. Was it a case that Donna Lee was being abused, which led to these miscarriages? Was it a case that Donna Lee was being abused that led to these miscarriages? That's a question. That's a question. Did he beat Donna? Did he abuse Donna Lee that led to the miscarriages? Kathy. 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 Did he ask you to abort your child? Did he beat you? Did you have miscarriages? These are questions that I want you to understand. Kathy, imagine had it been you. Had it been you, Kathy? Had it been you? Had it been you, Kathy? Kathy, do you believe if you were the one missing, Donna Lee would be silent? If you were the one missing, Kathy, do you think Donna Lee would be silent had she known something? Do you believe had it been? Hello?
Hello.
Greetings.
Andre.
Yes, it is.
Why am I telling you? How many people forget your funny life? Come on, sir. Why see you sitting and kill people? You take off in a daddy.
Well, I'm on my Facebook Live now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I not telling you like, master? Why you is more than a hero in that thing, your daddy? You say, me can't sleep every twist, every turn, me have to watch everything where you put out.
Really?
Raise to my brethren. Keep it up.
Mm.
Yeah, keep on. When you say Facebook Live.
Yeah, just go look for Andre Stevens on Facebook.
Alright, Papa. Manners.
So I'm going to ask Jamaica. Kathy, if you were missing, I'm sure Donna Lee wouldn't keep silent, you know. Even if he beat Donna Lee into fear or drove fear into Donna Lee would have spoken in confidence to her mother, Miss Sophia. And the woman that Miss Sophia is, Miss Sophia would have assisted in finding justice for Kathy. Kathy, remember that Donna Lee spent a lot on your child. Remember that Donna Lee spent a lot on your child, Kathy. Remember when you thought that he was the one spending the money to get the visa? No, Kathy. It was actually a matey. It was actually your matey, Kathy. Your matey. So is it that you're fearful, Kathy? Kathy, if it's protection you want, Oswald Senior Spit can get you protection. Kathy, your child and you can leave Jamaica. Your child and you can leave Jamaica. Kathy, suppose it was your sister. Suppose it was your sister, Kathy. Your sister that you love and adore. Will you be silent? Donna Lee was a good girl. And I said to you too, Kathy, you are equally a good girl. But you get caught up with an evil, grimy, ugly monster. Kathy, you all got caught up with an evil, wicked, cruel monster. So I'm going to say to you, Kathy, I'm making a public appeal to you tonight. 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 What do you know? Yesterday in the spirit, last night as sleeping, the angel said to me, I must speak to you. The angel said to me, speak to the spirit of Kathy Ann Smith. So after Jamaica, after the argument started in the hallway, in the room, apparently Donna Lee ran to the kitchen. Donna Lee ran to the kitchen, in the corner of the kitchen, in the corner of the kitchen, trying to protect herself. But the monster grew in him. The monster came out of him. The evil, cruel monster came out of him, pulling her from side to side. Pulling her, Jamaica. Pulling her. Noel, stop. Noel, stop. Noel, stop. Baby, stop now, please. But that was not enough. That was not enough. That was not enough for him, Jamaica. Ah! Noel, stop. That was not enough. Was not enough for the cruel monster. Just over an argument. Kathy, listen. Noel! Is that something that you're used to, Kathy? Is that something that you have become immune to, Kathy? Noel, stop! Stop, Noel! Yes, Kathy. Is that something that you're used to? Do those pains and beatings and batterings, the gun butts, the thumping of the mouth and the eye. Those that remind you of Noel. Do you remember that cry, Kathy? Do you remember that cry? Noel, stop! Noel, the baby! Baby! Noel, don't kick me anymore, Noel! Do you remember those cries? Do you remember the cries of him choking you, Kathy? Do you remember the time that you became breathless? Do you remember those times, Kathy? Kathy, do you remember those times? Kathy, do you remember the times of the gun in your mouth? Hey, girl, Shut your bumbo me buck. Hey girl, me make you disappear out of this. Do you remember those times? Do you remember those times, Kathy? Hello? Hello?
Hello, good night, Andre.
Yes, dear.
Brother, you give me goosebumps. I feel sick. No, I'm not telling a lie. I shake. You talk to me and you listen, I shake. Oh God, Cathy. Cathy, just talk up. I beg you. Just talk up. I shake, Andre. I shake. Keep up the good work, brother. Me there listen.
All right. Kathy, do you remember after he beats you, Kathy? You remember him come and ask you for the forgiveness? You remember him come and him go buy something, some ice cream for you and you forgive him, Kathy? You remember the times that him say, alright, let him just carry you to a dinner. Oh, Kathy, he will never carry you to, wow. The turban will come off, it'll get deeper. Prayer mothers, pray me up. Pray me up. The vision's coming clearer. Run, Kathy. Kathy, if you talk or if you don't talk, he will still make an attempt to use his friends to kill you, Kathy. You are safe talking. Hello?
Good night.
Yes, dear.
Andre, I'm not on the line.
Yes, you are.
Please to take me off the line.
Hello? That they beat me up. And they beat me up the night. Naked. I don't remember, but I know that I was attacking that time. About 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You're going to work and you're asking for my mother's number. Well, thank you for being a good Samaritan. I'm alive. Yeah, but here's what I want. Actually, I'm on my live now. Just let me finish up this and we'll talk soon. Just send me a WhatsApp. Yes, Jamaica, I will tell you one day what happened to me in Halfway Tree. I'll tell you about that story. It's very deep. That's one of the Samaritans who helped me that night. I've experienced death before, Jamaica. I'm not even getting into that story. But Kathy, I know you're scared for your life. I know you don't know who to trust. Kathy, I know you're at that point wondering, who am I to eat from? Will they poison me? Will they inject me? Will they shoot me? Will I meet in an accident? But Kathy, if you confess now, if you confess, if you speak, Kathy, let me tell you how the boy narrate you. Let me show you the boy narrate you, Kathy. You remember the truck man said, it's not a black vehicle he drove in. It's not a black vehicle you drove in. You drove in a silver vehicle. So by plausibility and by plausibility, he has made you a member of the crime scene because he has used your vehicle. So he naturally beat you up, Cathy. He naturally beat you up. And Cathy, did Noel call you to come over to the apartment? Did Noel call you that Tuesday afternoon, telling you to meet him at the apartment? Hello? You can't call me and have me on this. Tuesday afternoon, telling you to meet. Did Noel call you that evening, asking you, Cathy, meet him over the apartment? What was the reason? Did he ask you to take lunch, or did he tell you that he has a serious emergency? What did he say to you? Why did he borrow your vehicle the evening? Hello? Hello? Yes, you cannot talk to me and have me in the background. It gives a bad signal. Yes, Jamaica. And when you see me a probe like this, give me some time to think now. Give me some time for good on night now, Jamaica. My brain is overthinking. Give me some time. Why did he call you? Why did he use your vehicle and not his BMW? The truckman said he drove behind him to the car wash. Why did he do such a thing, Cathy? Why? Why never using back BMW? Why use your silver car? Why? So him call you, Cathy. Him call you. Alright, him call you. Him call you. Tell you to come over. When you went into the house, what did you see, Cathy? Seeing that Fix Bailey says that there's nothing to connect you to the crime scene at this time. When you entered the house, did you enter the house? Did he call you? How did he ascertain your vehicle? Did he come? Let me take off this little, because if I continue tonight, Jamaica, the world, if I continue tonight, the world will weep. If this turban keeps on tonight, Cathy, you will weep in the spirit. So how did he call you? What time did he call you? What was the purpose of the call? Why did you go to the apartment? Did you go to the apartment with anyone, Cathy? Cathy, the constabulary force is now saying they're treating Donna Lee's case as a murder investigation. They're treating Donna Lee's case as a murder investigation. Why are they treating it as a murder investigation? Cathy, when you went into the apartment, what did you see? Cathy, when you entered the apartment, what did you see? Was it that Donna Lee was unconscious? Was she in the kitchen unconscious? Did you check her pulse? Did you recognize if she had life? Did you assisted in finishing her? At any point, did you assist him in finishing her? When you entered the apartment, did she still have life? see? Kathy, tell Jamaica, tell the investigators, tell the world, what did you see? What did you see? Kathy! What did you see? Her pulse, was her pulse alive? Was her pulse, hey, tell us. Was there blood? Was she unconscious? Did he ask you to finish her off? Did he escape so as to turn you into the culprit? Did you come in and see somebody unconscious, Kathy? Or you saw, come on, Kathy, speak to the nation tonight. Tell the nation! The nation wishes to know, Kathy. The world wishes to know, Kathy, what happened. The world wishes to know. Kathy, Miss Sophia still loves you. But she wants closure. Miss Sophia wants to bury her daughter with a good send-off. I want to come to the funeral. All of us, Donna Lee deserves a good funeral. Tell us where her body is, Kathy. Tell us, where did he take her? Tell us. Tell your lawyer, where did he take her? Where did he take Sophia Logg's daughter, Donna Lee Donalds? Kathy, the dead woman could be you. The dead man could have been you. Kathy, I know you're not capable of doing the things that they say you have done. When I look at you, I see innocence. When I look at you, I see somebody who, despite being hurt by what Noel has done to you over the years, you still have good in you, Kathy. Kathy, it's almost going 3 weeks now, and Donna Lee's body can't be found. Totally decomposed. Or Kathy, did you play a part? Were you an accessory to a murder? Were you an accessory to a murder? Equally in other jurisdictions, the accessory is equal as the murderer. Kathy, murderer, blood upon Noel's shoulder. Murderer, murderer, murderer. Kathy, Noel is a murderer, a cold-blooded murderer. Cold-blooded. Murderer! Murderer! Where the one of them there? Where the one of them there for inner the towns and the cities? Murderer! Where the one of them there? Where the prayer mother them there? Where the preacher them there? Hey, makarabandi, keke, Robondi kasi kenda baba, Robongala baba singere, baba kunde baba, Robondia, murderer! Murderer. 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 Miss Sophia needs closure. Where is her body? Where? Fix Pinnock, can you do me something? Fix Bailey, can you do me a favor? Can I be granted permission to question Noel? Fix Bailey, as a citizen of this country, I am asking you, Mr. Bailey, can you give me permission to question Noel? Can you give me permission to question Kathy? Mr. Bailey, we need closure for this case. Mr. Bailey, Mr. Bailey, I want to help this case. I want to help. Murderer! Mr. Fix Bailey, can I assist you in doing? Hello?
Yeah, General, you hear me?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Just want to say, you see Donna Lee body.
Mm-hmm.
Another setting carried out in it.
What he carried the body in?
He carried the body on black suitcase.
A black suitcase?
Yeah.
Oh.
All with them outside. Just check him apartment. He have this big black suitcase in my apartment. I think carried out in it, yeah?
So how you know about the suitcase? Wow. Black suitcase. I wonder if that's the reason why. Black suitcase. Wow. Murderer. 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 Hello.
Andre,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just mentioned several.
Get to the point quickly. Get to the point quickly.
Like, puzzle me. Like for instance, for instance, if she's not connected in any way to the crime, how can what's his name, Noel, use her car? He didn't steal the car, so he must have gotten permission from her.
But I established already. Did he call her? So obviously
Right,
she's
so
an
she must have been
accomplice.
present.
She's an accomplice. They're developing on a story. Give them some time. I'm developing on the story. Give them some time. You're tracking this.
And additionally, Andre, the murder didn't happen. The whole entire thing didn't happen in just 24 hour, because she came to the home.
It happened. The murder happened between 12 to 4 o'clock.
Then,
Listen, man. Listen, man. I am giving you good information.
Came and picked it up the next morning.
Hello.
Hello, good night.
Yes, dear.
You can't take me off the live station to talk to you.
Send me a WhatsApp. I cannot do it every minute. Everybody said they need to talk to me. It's an open live. Just send me a WhatsApp with the confidential information.
Okay, no problem. Thank
Yes, dear. Dread, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. 24 hours of the day are crucial. 20 hours of footage are captured. 4 hours are removed. So obviously, hello,
Hello, good night, sir.
good night.
I just want to let anybody, Cassian or dear Jeannie, anybody at all that has information, I just want you to know that the U.S. gives asylum for people that are in danger in their own country. So if you know anything and you migrate and leave and talk what is happening, you are entitled to asylum in this country where you will be protected and your green card will be granted. And if you can't do it on your own, you can always hit up Brad Bernstein or your
Blessings. Dread, you're not listening and you're preempting the lives. You need to listen. You have been one of my good students. I don't know why you're triggering. I was developing the lecture so that you could come and ask the pressing belting questions. Dread, I established that she's already an accessory, an accomplice. By having the vehicle, she's an accomplice. You never need to mention that. Murderer. Hello?
Hello?
I am saying to you, Andre, right now, my blood is running cold. And I want to tell Noel and also Captain to give a closure where the girl body is. It could be my daughter. I'm telling you the truth. From the day until now, I feel my belly is killing me. So have a good night and
Alright.
keep up the good. Yeah, alright.
Her brother saw her, spoke to her a little after 4. So I'm saying to you, something happened between 4 and say 7 or 4 to 8. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Night.
Yes?
What is it? My name is Happy.
You called my live. This is Andre.
But I'm looking at you. Andre.
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
I'm just saying, it's about the Chuckman related.
What about the truck man?
It's the fact that the afternoon when he sent out the voice note, right? He was saying the Noel got a number from the Indian guy, right? But during the interview with L.A. Lewis, he said that he came to the hardware and get the number. Is that correct? Or I'm over here?
That's what I heard.
Yes, I think that's a cross conversation there, like the thing got twisted, right?
So I'm going to say it to you, right?
Yeah.
Some of these people also must be locked down, and I hope the truckman be locked down.
Yeah, and also too, he said that there was 2 persons at the apartment that day. The Indian and Noel. And the Indian man also went with Noel to the car wash, right?
So I'm going to say to you respectfully, I said it earlier, anything dealing with LA and what he did, I don't want to get into that because that is a wind of confusion, okay?
True.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Again, students, I'm asking you, anything to do with LA, don't carry it. The Indian man is crucial.
Galaxy A71.
I'll change the speaker here. I might give up too much things. And in the meantime, you're all here. Remember, all who is in Canada, my PayPal is working. And in England, my PayPal is working. Those in the US, my Zelle is working. My Zelle is working. My Zelle is working. Those who are local, you can use my NCB account. I am doing a lot. I have done some very deep analysis tonight. I've done a lot of analysis tonight, and I could have gone further, but a lot of you people are continuously calling me and triggering my probing. I could have gone further. When you see I'm deep Jamaica, do not disturb me. Do not ask me, Andre, this or that, because I can hit some spaces. I can go into some spaces. Know where I can go. I know where I can go. I know where I can go. And the Indian man, Jamaica, the Indian man comes from a particular location.
Call from.
Hello?
Hello, good night.
Yes, get to the point, please. Good night.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Yes, good night. You know, from day before yesterday, when I look into the case, I realized that Noel is the one who committed the crime. Kathy was just invited to the apartment after, right? Maybe he called her and said, panic, you know, something went wrong, come over, and Kathy went over. But and maybe we are judging her the wrong way. Maybe when she went there, she panicked, she didn't even touch the body. She didn't even touch the body. Kathy might be innocent to this. The fact that when she was in the car, she was talking about
I'm going to ask you this. The very fact that Key took Kathy's vehicle, Kathy couldn't be innocent. All right?
No, listen. Let us put ourselves as in Kathy's position. If you're saying that she's in a abusive relationship where there are fear of this young man, what do you think? A woman, I am a woman, and also a baby mother who maybe have been in a situation abusive. If these women are afraid of this man, you're not going to ask her for the key. I'm going to take the key.
Understand, but I am saying the point is, by not talking, by not saying anything, by not even calling somebody in the constabulary force in confidence and says this has happened, you have made yourself an accomplice.
No, but Andre, then again, we got to be realistic about this thing. We're talking about a baby mother and a baby father and a next woman. You have to be in a position.
All right, I'll think on it some more. You hear? I have to take another call.
Just maybe she's.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Call ended.
Hello.
Call ended. Call from plus.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good night.
Good
Good night. What if it's a case where the man that came on earlier?
What is a case? What?
I think this the case. I think that the coach is a distraction by the truck driver. Take the soup, take the coach, and the man, the Indian man might take Noel vehicle and bring Donna Lee body in the suitcase, and Noel take Kathy vehicle along and went to
Call
with Chopman.
So you're saying that two vehicles did the job. One went as a distraction and one actually carried the work. The thing.
Yeah. So since as his BMW or whatsoever is missing, I think that the Indian man that went with the truck driver might have taken Donna Lee body in the suitcase and went to dispose it, and the truck.
All right, so that is good.
What is that? Might be the key.
All right, we'll look into that somewhere. All right.
Okay.
Call ended.
Hello.
Call ended.
Hello.
Listen, Andre. Nobody now gonna go through so much trouble to take out suitcase with man. If you listen to the interview, even though you don't want to mention when do a day, the truck driver do a day. You listen to the interview and say when him get to the apartment, a whole heap of people up there. Nobody now use with common sense. Nobody now go through so much trouble to take suitcase over landing and put it in a truck. If the suitcase now, the coach, sorry. Nobody now will go through so much trouble. If the coach not have something to do with it. Coach is a main point. Me don't know about a suitcase because when you're dead, you're stiff. So me don't know how am I going to bend her up to catch her in a suitcase. Have we seen suitcases lately? I mean, how big is a suitcase to keep a girl that looked like she was about 5'6", 5'7"? Because she looked tall by her pictures. So the coach still is a main point. We can't disregard that coach and I talk about suitcase. The coach, why him go through so much trouble to get out the coach? So we still go back to where Constable Brown said, we're not going to say everything she says 100, because based on where she said, a Cathy do the thing, right? But when we think about it.
All right, no problem. All right, no problem. I have to take another call, yeah?
Constable Brown, if you are listening.
Hello?
Hello, this is Andre.
Yes, it is.
Andre. Listen, I'm not much credit. The man calling a while ago say, damn, the body never leaves.
Talk quick. I heard that. Talk.
Yeah, listen. The car wash mean blood up on the city. Car wash mean blood up on the city, so he carry for go wash it off. The body now, me don't know how that come out of the apartment, but he never drive in vehicle. But from that, he not drive in vehicle, so I have it in a vehicle. He not go on the suitcase again because I don't compromise with a whole heap of blood. So maybe he dispose with the suitcase tonight. Or what, but we don't know.
All right, no problem. And the good people them well like we and so with a dead we and them now calling for make we have analysis about this thing. Hello?
Andre, I don't want to, yes, this is Prefect. I don't want to really interrupt your session. But is it possible that maybe you could either turn off the phone or turn it down and continue with the lecture? Because you were getting into some things and it kind of break the concentration with everybody coming in and giving speculation. Have a time where they call in. Thank you.
Well, them don't break my concentration, so me now go back. So I just have to facilitate the call.
Oh, man, you mad, man. Go on back and go make this something, man. Sure. All right, later.
Hello?
Hello, Andre. Could it be those 4 hours Cathy went to the house to help move the body and enough time for the cleaners to clean up the apartment and remove the evidence from the apartment? That is why those 4 hours of footage were removed from evidence. And
because remember,
no evidence of Cathy.
Remember, Constable Brown said, We must ask the JCF if the security who was working at the time of the disappearance of Donna Lee, if that security guard has any relationship with Kathy. And if so, did that security resign? And if the security resigned, did the security tamper with the camera footage for the day? And if the security guard tampered for the camera footage for the day, is it that the reason why the JCF is only finding 20 hours of security footage and not 24? That's something. So no, just no. Think on that. Nothing more.
Yes.
Think on that. All right. Good night.
All right.
I was getting somewhere and my chain of thoughts got disrupted. Hello.
Hello.
Good day. Good night. Hello. People, if I see me say good night, you can just simply say hello and get into it, you know. Hello. Hello.
Andre. Just something real quick. I was always wondering, would they risk sending the body down in the coach over the railing?
Well, we don't know.
I would think that probably the suitcase thing could be a thing where they dismember the body or something and just take it out in the
I really don't think the suitcase discussion is valid, all right?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, good night, I'm just getting straight to the point. So, I'm just here, my brain is just going crazy. I'm just thinking, what if there's a possibility that they take her home where they cremate her body? And I'm also thinking that a lot of these funeral homes are involved in some, various activities where they're being paid to do stuff.
So you're saying that you believe that Donna Lee's body was taken to a funeral home and cremated?
That's what.
All right, that's an argument that we'll develop on, all right? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes, get to the point, please.
This is to me real quick, right? It's Kathy that killed Donna Lee, okay? But listen, you know how Noel get in trouble now? By he disposed Donna Lee body that nobody gonna ever find it again. So that's the way he get in trouble now. You get me?
Okay, sir, thank you.
Cool.
All right, so we have established that there's a debt. Hello?
Andrea, let me ask a question. The JCF, doesn't they ping phones? Whether or not it's 24 hours on that footage and 4 hours, they can ping that man's phone to see where was he within those 24 hours. So if him go dash the body, they can't know where he's there. They're going to have him phone on him. Anybody with the dead, so within the 24 hours, then can ping the phone.
That's all I have to say.
Alright, no problem. I'm going to stop taking calls for a while. Because the people who I want to call in are not calling in. The people who are to call in, like Wayne, my attorneys, those people who should be probing, are not calling in. Because Wayne, him gonna go smoke and go drunk himself. So he's not here tonight. Me learned attorneys and people who can connect with me, not connecting raw, totally off tonight. No, come on, Jamaica. I was getting somewhere and the calls were the way how which I pinned the conversation. You're going to tell me that nobody advanced with me there? Nobody advanced with me to where I'm going? Everybody, oh, Cathy, no, you're going to tell me that you people hear the level of analysis being applied. Oh, no, I care the discussion there, sir. The real people like Wayne, and this is what I am saying to people. If you know you're committed to a cause like Wayne, Wayne has not been contributing to the program from week. Because of him smoking and all of them foolishness there. Him there fish fry now, so him get caught up in him drunkenness and him smoking. You have to think, students. You have to probe with me. You have to get deep in our analysis. You can't care bagger like such, man. There's a difference between hearing and listening. And many of you tonight are not listening. Because had you been listening, you would have carried the probe to say, call in to say, Cathy, we are ask you. We are ask you, we are implore you to talk. Only now that you know, only get sidetracked by argument about what is something called? Suitcase and them something there. Focus. I mean, I want you to think. Only now listen. Because we are carrying the argument about how did he beat? Did he beat? Did he abuse? Did he strangle? Was there anything in the kitchen? Only not carry the argument there, sir. Probably we need to carry some of you to micro-practicing with special education. I'm going to open the phone lines and I want sensible people call me. Because my line of discussion has been totally thrown off. I'm not going to get back there tonight. We're pleading. We're pleading to the people tonight. Let us plead to the emotions of Cathy. Let us plead to the emotions of Cathy to speak. So I was saying to the Jamaica is, will Cathy speak? How many times did this gentleman abuse you, Cathy? How many times? Tonight we're calling out Cathy. Let me open back the phone lines. Let me open back the phone lines. The phone lines are opened. My phone line is 865-4587. 865-4587. 865. Hello?
Hello, good
night, pleasant good night to you, Andrea, and I applaud you on this program.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there.
That is a praying person. We ask God to convict Cathy and Simic's soul for her to come forward. We're calling her out as a mother, a daughter, mother tonight, and we are command her under the sun to turn her around to speak the truth, and only the truth and the truth can set her free in this matter. Tonight, we are asking Holy Spirit for convict her. Go down in a prayer because we need answer. Enough is enough. We don't want to know nothing more about the case. We need truth. And at this moment, we are asked every person on this line that is a mother and that is a praying person. Let us come together and call upon heaven to start to come.
Yes.
That she will speak the truth. That, and I rest my case.
Thank you. And if I came off a bit harsh just because I really want closure, you hear people? Hello?
I have one question for Kathy, Andre. Kathy, when you walked through the door and you saw Donna Lee's body, did you think about yourself? Did you see yourself? Did you see yourself lying down on wherever, in the floor, in the kitchen, wherever Donna Lee was, God forbid? Did you see yourself? Did you think to yourself at that moment, what if this was me? What for me this? What me pick me I got do? If I did me, lie down right there. So use your heart, Kathy, and you need to speak up. Donna Lee, you could have been in Donna Lee's situation. God forbid. May I ask you, Kathy, please?
Thank you.
Woman asking you, just talk where you know, pinch Maddie and tell Maddie, we need justice for this.
Blessings. Thank you for that. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Andre? Yeah, good night. I just want to ask one question. Remember the mother said she speak to her in the morning and she asked her to feed the dog. So I was saying now Kathy could be the one who come over there and do something. So I don't think she was killed in the night then.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Can you talk up?
Hello, Andre?
Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Andre.
I'm hearing you talk there.
Imploring to Kathy to speak. Hello.
Yes, I'm hearing you. Just talk. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm not
Okay,
well.
So following the case, and from my understanding is that Kathy has been locked up in a lot of Noah's doing, and that's the reason she's afraid. She is well aware of all that he's doing. And tonight, Kathy, as a mother, we're asking you, this is a time we can help you. You have been entangling into this situation and you don't know what to do. But put yourself into Donna Lee's position and her mother. We are here to help you.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, good night. Kathy, you have to come out and talk. Because as we hear the ex-JDF say, you have girls everywhere, in a bungle, every case is on corner, so you are gone. You're not special. It could have been you. You have to just come out and talk, Kathy. Come out.
All right, blessings.
Up in a lot of Noah's
Hello.
doing, and that's the reason she's
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you have to talk up. You cannot talk like you're under your bed at night from your smaddy.
Under my bed at night, sir.
Yeah, you're not talking up, honey.
Good night. Andre.
Hello, good night.
Hi, good night, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
We know that them delete 4 hours of the footage, see? But what me I wonder is the neighbor cross the road or somewhere off camera, something where them can get some footage from them or pointing us in them direction.
Well, we're asking also for the neighbors to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let us also make an imploration for imploring the neighbors to talk tonight, right?
Alright.
All right, blessings. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Andre.
Yes, blessings.
Alright, see what I'm saying. And I want you to
You repeat that?
Miss Sophie had that.
You have to repeat and go fast.
Miss Sophie had.
Miss Sophie what?
Alright, Miss Sophie said on the she did, right? Miss Sophie said on the interview that she did that Andre came to the house.
That Noel came to the house.
His colleagues, right? And he was talking to Donna. He was talking to Donna Lee, and Donna Lee ran in the house, right? And Donna Lee ran in the house, and Andre was running behind her, and she closed the grill and asked him if he have a warrant for her daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, but you're calling me. There's a lot of triggering in your background.
Okay, so
you're taking too long to develop the point. You have to get the point clearly across. You're taking too long.
Keep reconnecting.
You have to call me straight. Call me straight. Hello?
Andre,
Yes?
if that man remains silent, you see?
Which man?
Mr. Maitland.
Uh-huh.
Nothing may not come out of that case.
All right, thank you. But we're making an appeal to Kathy tonight. That's what I asked you all to do.
Yeah, because Kathy is supposed to talk. She's supposed to talk. That's why Mr. Maitland remains silent, because Kathy's supposed to talk. She can talk.
All right, thank you. Hello?
Right, Andre, I just want to say to Kathy on tonight. Kathy, I remember you have a...
Hello?
Andre,
Yes.
a pleasant good night, sir.
Yes, good night.
I believe what happened. It's Noel that killed Donna Lee. And he wanted an alibi. So, Kathy Lee was a perfect person to come and cover his dirty track. And it's not a Kathy Lee doing that thing.
Well, you can't say that. You can't say it's not the first. Don't say that.
Why?
Why would you think that is the first? Is not the first cat covering his tracks? Come on, man. Why would you put the girl in that category?
I mean,
all right. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good night.
Let me tell you something. Always, woman.
Oh, you know him always abuse men.
I know people him talk to.
What? No, me no want to hear you saying. What has he ever done that you are aware of?
Beat woman.
Beat them how?
Beat them.
Give me an incident of how Noel beat a woman. Talk the things.
I will have to talk to you off here.
No, this is the problem with Jamaica. On everything you want to hush up, hush up. If you know Noel beat a woman, tell her and beat the woman.
I will WhatsApp you.
See there, this is why you can't be better. You say you have evidence and Noel beat the woman. Oh, you're not gonna talk. Oh, Noel beat the woman. You tell me half here. Make Jamaica know firsthand how it happened. Hello.
Peter?
Yes.
Good night. Boy, me no one. I love my classmate, but we just, Peter, I'm talking to Kathy, let me talk to Kathy. Kathy, I have 2.5 month old baby right now. Me I talk to you, me lay down side of my baby. Kathy, no, you probably I say you know what, let your little baby, but Kathy, just remember Donna. Kathy, Donna could I get the chance to have a baby like you? Kathy, let me tell you something. You see if you hide now, teacher, you put out a comment, you put out a post something today, and I made a comment and it's stating about the policeman down in my area where you used to mess up people. Right now in the Black River, one of the nursing homes the police in Black River. Teacher, that man has shit, pardon my language. That man a mess up himself. Doctor can't find him complaining, praying dead and can't dead. Me know that as a fact, Kathy, that's gonna happen to you. Kathy talk.
Okay.
Kathy talk. Kathy talk. Me I beg you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Good night. I'm on the line.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I wanna say to Kathy, right? That the Bible says that your sin shall visit up to your 4th and 5th generation. If Kathy know what happened and hide, the same thing will happen to Kathy child. And we have to, if blood is on our hands, our kids, their blood shall be upon them as well.
Okay, thank you for that.
And God is not going to be pleased knowing that you just take out that. The blood of the people is crying out to God. So if Kathy know that, listen, I didn't or I did, it is best to come clean. God is a forgiver of all sins.
Blessings.
So just come clean and just let the woman know what is happening with her daughter so she can have some peace somewhere.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Kathy, I forgot talking to Kathy. The reason why you participate in a Noel shit is because they think you did get upgrade. But guess what, Noel, I don't go to prison, so I go see what you're going to do. So here, whether Kathy, me I beg you to talk up. Good night.
Okay. Hello.
Kathy, I don't know if Noel did abuse you, but as a woman to another woman, baby out of me when she was 6 months in my belly, Kathy. And me not know if Donna Lee did pregnant, but imagine how Donna Lee would have fit. You would have feel, Kathy. I don't know the reason why you go America, go have your little picnic because you never want Noel kick you out of you, Kathy. But that baby father after me, when I was 6 months pregnant, when he done him tell the police lie and say me cut him. For 2 nights, Kathy, and I thought he loved me.
Wow.
He never loved me. I was bleeding, Kathy, and
Hello.
Me a call upon Kathy mother, father, sister, brother, all our family them fi push her out. Them fi use them conscience and push her out. Make she talk, she have the strength to talk. Encourage her and push her out, make she talk.
All right, thank you. Hello.
Yeah, good night, Andre. Yeah, man, I'm telling you this, man. Noel is the one that killed Donna Lee and put Donna Lee in the kitchen. And Kathy and I cover up everything. So all she have to do is talk and make the woman can get her picnic for Mary and make her feel satisfied about this justice system.
Alright, cool.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Hi, Andre. Good night. I just want to speak to Kathy. I just want to say, Kathy, the thing is, we can't expect somebody to talk and come across to them in a certain manner. We have to understand that the person is traumatized by what they saw. So I'm saying if it's a case that is trying to keep her in check and she see what she saw, then that would make her submissive in a certain way. So I'm saying, Kathy, woman to woman, I'm not sure what you saw, but I'm just trying to appeal to your spirit. It can be you next.
Thank you.
It could have been you next.
Alright, thank you so much. You hear?
Okay, blessings.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Andre?
Yes, it... Hello?
Pleasant night, Andre. Kathy, and we don't expect you to talk tonight for Andre live, but you see on the third, when you go in for the question, they say fire the most tail and think a cool breeze. And what God sending angel them to send a fire underneath your foot bottom, you lift your hand, your head, and confuse you to talk in the name of Jesus. Good night, bye-bye.
Alright, blessings. Hello?
Hi, Andre. Good night. One thing about Kathy is, Kathy, if you're afraid to talk, you need to come out, because after a while you're going to be another victim for Noel, because somewhere, somehow, you're going to think that she's going to talk and you're going to send somebody for her after. So, Kathy, come out and speak and let everybody know what happened. You don't have to tell everybody, but go to somebody who you think you can trust. Even if you migrate, go to the U.S. or somewhere and let they give you asylum and give a paid conversation about, the witness, whatever you see. And just remember, you have a daughter. It doesn't matter if she don't have a dad, because one day he's not going to be there to continue the relationship with you, that he could be a part of your daughter's life.
Okay.
That's all.
Hello?
Andre, people writing in the comments that Donna Lee mom died, so please clarify that.
No, that is not dead.
Right, I know that.
No, Kathy's mother is deceased, but I don't know if Donna Lee's mommy passed on.
Yeah. Kathy, come out and speak the truth, darling. You don't want blood up on your child's head.
I don't know if that Donna Lee mother has passed on.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, man, good night.
You have to talk up,
Yeah, man, you hear me?
Yes.
Alright. Just, imploring to Kathy that she should talk. And, there's just some question that I would like to ask. Just one. Do you have any friends or anybody that, will be confidential that she can maybe go to?
The man hang up. Hello?
Hello, good night, Andre.
Yes, it is.
I just quickly want to say something. Everybody says, Kathy, come on and talk. Kathy's not going to talk. Kathy wants Noel for herself. She thinks she's going to get him. You think Kathy's going to talk? She wanted Donna Lee out of the picture.
But it was never Donna Lee alone in the picture.
Well, but Donna Lee was threat to her. Come on, remember they said that he posted Donna Lee for her birthday. People asking all of these things. This is where everything he posted Donna Lee for her birthday. This is where everything boils up. I don't think Noel killed her. He just covered it up. I really believe it's Kathy. So people talking about Kathy come on and talk. She has a fairy tale in her head that Shannon is going to live ever after. So she's not going to talk. She was glad Donna Lee was out the picture. Thank you.
Well, I'm not sure about that. Hello.
Hi, good night. I'm hello.
You have to talk quick, dear.
Okay, sorry, but I know somebody called in and mentioned that Noel, abused somebody, but it's like a girl on TikTok. She's like an adult entertainer, and she explained how he actually did abuse her. Like he choked her and beat her up, and that's why she says, never date policemen, because she said when she seen Donna Lee on the news, she got fret because that was the same person who abused her and beat her.
Okay,
I
thank
can
you.
send you her video.
Yeah, man, we played that earlier about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, all right.
Hello. My God, my phone just blowing up. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Hi, I just wanted to say, Tetty, remember it could have been you. Tetty not no friend or nobody we can come talk up. Like, the whole nation is crying out. We just need the truth at this point. Give the family some form of closure to have Tetty. Good night. That's all I had to
Bless
say.
you.
Alright.
Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Good night, Andre. I just want to say to Kathy, remember that you are a mother. This story is going nowhere. It will come back to haunt you. What will you do when your child grows up, right, and asks you about this? What will you say to her, knowing that you were an accomplice to a murder and you did nothing to bring justice to such? Just think about it, Kathy. She's a female. You're a female. Both of you could meet the same fate. That's just my 2 cents.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people commenting. After the producer of 876 Roommates wants to talk to us, Jamaica. Hello? Hello?
876 Roommates wants to talk to me.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, what's your name, sir?
Mr. Mirror.
You're Mr. Mirrors, and you're the producer for 876 Roommates?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
The connection is not so clear. Can you hear me?
Alright, let me call you direct. Guys, I'm going to get an exclusive right now. Let me call you right now. 802. Hello?
Yeah, hello, good night.
Yes, this is Andre Stevens. You reached out to me earlier. What were you saying now?
Yeah, I'm blessing good night, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, we just want to bless you up on the good job where you do.
You have to turn off the live. You can't talk to me as a producer. You know that gives bad reaction.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir. What's your name?
Yeah. I go by the name Mr. Miro.
Mr. Miro.
Yeah.
So,
I already said earlier, you're going to get some exclusive. However, this is not necessarily about any exclusivity, but I just want to say this. With all the emotions that is going around right now, because I've been tuning to your life from the soul to start to transpire.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the things that I hear everyone saying right now, even though everybody is entitled to their opinion, it's just speculation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And when emotions are running wild, sometimes we don't get to think clear.
True.
And right now, the water is very muddy. You understand? And this is why we are in a situation like this, because when people let their emotions and their ego take them over, they don't think clearly.
Yeah, but Donna Lee has disappeared from the 11th of July. But I don't see any member of 876 come out and say anything about it.
Alright, however, if you watch my Facebook, I am one of the persons who has been out there advocating about the whole situation. Not just about Donna Lee in particular, but the whole situation.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the platform for 876, it never came out any kind of advocacy.
Yeah, man, the 876 movement page, I saw them sharing something on there. You know what I mean? But in terms of like the comedians, as I said, if you watch...
Yeah, but the comedians, I have not seen where the comedians have come out to select them.
That's what I'm saying. If you had watched my Facebook page, I've done lives prior to your lives. And I came out and I'm like, I'm disappointed with a lot of them because they met Donna Lee on that show, because I was the person who cast Donna Lee for that show.
You did what for the show?
I am the person who cast Donna Lee for the show.
You casted her for the show?
For the show, yes. I was the person who casted her for the show. She and her other friends were a part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm saying, all of the comedians, they are met on that show. Most of them that are working together, they weren't familiar with each other until they met on the 876 Women's show.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody did a family band on that show. So as I was saying, I was very disappointed when I saw the missing person thing on the internet. And I was like, I don't see none of them coming out saying anything about it, using their platform to bring awareness. So I was one of the persons, I'm saying that I was one of the persons who shared the story from your page.
Oh.
Because you were the person who brought the attention to the public from my awareness.
And so, I'm going to ask, you're the producer for a set and these comedians decided they're not going to take part. How do you feel? Do you plan to work with them in the future?
Alright, first I want to clear this up because you said this is an exclusivity. I am a part of the production of the show. I am not the producer for the show. I am a part of the show. I'm responsible for cultivating the show and creating the show.
So you're the curator for the show, but you're not the executive producer?
I am not the executive producer. It's a team of us.
Mm-hmm.
But I am the person that is responsible for casting the talent.
For the talent. So you are the one who recruits the talent?
Yes. I was the person who crafted the whole entire project, the 876 project, from the concept to the idea to what Jamaica see and love.
But what I am saying, after you have seen how they have reacted to the response to Donna Lee, do you see yourself working with those cast members in the future?
Alright. In regards to 876 Women, the project, I am no longer associated with the project. From the final season last year.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was disagreement in between the whole product and where the product work out. So I de-associated myself from the whole entire project.
My question is, even when Donna Lee was a part of 876, did she have internal fights, yes or no?
Internal what?
Internal disputes with other comedians.
No, I wouldn't say that necessarily. Donna Lee was a jovial person. She was the person who brings life to the show, her character. This is why I cast her for the show, because when I was interviewing her, her personality and the way she was, I was like, yo, you're perfect for the show. You know what I mean? She's not antisocial. She gets along with other people, and you know what I mean? Just the whole work and the vibe. So as I'm saying, when I saw the missing person thing came up, it was Nikki posted it, one of the girls that I cast for the show. You know, when I saw it, I was like, this don't look right, because on Donna Lee's birthday, I saw her at the carnival in Jamaica, because I'm not in Jamaica now. And I posted her on my status for her birthday, and wish her happy birthday, and she sent me a message on my Instagram telling me thank you or whatever. However, I think I was 2 or 3 days after I saw the missing thing, I was like, what? Missing? You know what I mean? So, anyways, I was like watching the whole thing play out. Then I saw your video came across the internet saying that nobody's responding to the whole situation. I'm gonna come out speaking about what had transpired.
But you looking on right now.
Yeah.
Many of the comedians have said nothing. What is your take on that?
I already told you that I did a live, and I told him that I was very disappointed.
Oh, so you did a live and told them that you're very disappointed. Who are the names of some of the comedians that were on 876? Because I really don't know the show.
Most of the most of the popular comedians, like World Dog, Dino Crazy, Voldemort.
So World Dog and who else?
World Dog, Dino Crazy, Voldemort, cause Landely. It was a lot of them. But my point is, this is not to just chat about the 876 project.
Yeah, but my point is, imagine you're a member of a crew and you went missing. When Lexi died, I'm sure they came out in their numbers and supported and said rip and all of those things. And you're going to tell me that Donna Lee is missing, apparently dead, and nothing from them?
This is why I said I was disappointed with them, and not just the members of 876, but the people who have a platform and a voice to speak up. I was watching your program, and I wanted to call out for the longest while, but I'm like, yo, let me just watch it, because I am the person, I don't do good with drama and mix up and too much ego. And based on what I see going on your show, there's a lot of people calling and saying a lot of different things and a lot of different sides.
Yeah, but if I hear the dramas, you recognize I shut them down.
Yes, because you're the one who's controlling the program. Even you, I want to say this to you, Andre, because I've been sharing everything that you've been doing in regards to this case, right? And I've been doing my own little diligence as well. This is dealing with a lot of emotion, because I've had my share of it. And for those who know why I said Mr. Miro, there was an incident that happened that transpired with some children on the road, and it was a young girl, and she was on the road begging. But the way she came across begging, it was like she was like selling herself, you know? Very young girl, and I had to stop her and talk to her before I actually help out the situation, and it transpired into something bigger. But anyway, I understand that dealing with all these situations and emotions, there's a lot of people that you garner as followers, and then when it boils down to the real nitty-gritty of the thing, then you find out who are the true warriors, who are the true supporters. And I just want to say this to you, brother: take care of your mental health and mind your emotions, because at the end of the day, if you can't think clear, you can't lead the way forward.
But I'm going to say this to you.
Go ahead.
I do take care of my mental health. And I do everything in my possible to keep my body right and going. You understand?
God bless, yeah.
I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to make an appeal tonight. And I'm going to call to the persons who are members of the 876 roommate series. It's very disheartening and very disappointing that you guys have not come out in support and solidarity of Donna Lee Donaldson. You understand? And
I support that too. And
I believe it is hypocritical of you all to sit on your platforms with so many followers, but yet still you are all silent.
And that's what I was saying to Andre, because I'm not telling you to come out and take a side and have your comment, but bring awareness to the whole situation, because this is why you get the platform. Most of these comedians, nobody know who they were until they came at 876 roommate. You understand? And I'm like, yo, when I have the platform, I want to share the thing and bring awareness to it. You have more impact than I do, and I am here giving a help to the whole situation by letting my voice be heard. I am a person of truth, Andre, and it's one thing I always say: stand by your truth and die by your truth, because that's all you know.
All I'm going to say to you if you can come to the march on Monday or send people from 876 to join the march, it will look very good. All right?
Angie, I know they're hearing you right now. They're hearing you because everybody tuned into your situation. As I said to you earlier, I am located in New York, and this is the thing. We are not only advocating for Donna Lee's situation, because there's a lot of people in Jamaica based on the report that the policeman gave. Right? There's a lot of missing cases in Jamaica that have been unsolved. And Donna Lee's situation is just one of the situations that is going to spark the fire and the revolution that is coming up on Jamaica. Because this is the thing. Jamaicans don't understand what's happening right in front of them. This thing is deeper than just what's going on in Andre. And I've been saying these things all my life prior to everything that I heard you saying. And I'm like, well, this guy saying the same thing that I'm saying. So I know you're onto something and you're aware of what's going on, because we tell Jamaican people this and the diaspora, all of who feel like they are foreign, and say, okay, we don't have to stand up now, we have to stand up after we go back to Jamaica. And if Jamaica not clean up, we have nowhere to go. And as long as you want to see a foreign, you're going to end up going there back for a funeral or something until we clean up this whole thing. And I want to say this too. Sometimes we blame the security system and the police force when we have to do our part, because you know what? We are the same people who are going into the system. We cousin, we auntie, we brother, we sister, we nephew.
But I'm going to say to you, I'll simply say this to you, okay? It's not that they're blaming the security system. It's a sad reality that law enforcers are involved and covering up. So I believe that is why so many people are hurting and angry.
Which is understandable, but I'm also saying to you that the law enforcers who are a part of it, they are mere citizens at the end of the day when they take off their working clothes.
Well,
these are the type of people who are condoning these things, because at the end of the day, Andrea, we solve this case, right? And we get justice, because that's what we want for Donna Lee's mother. I wish her a speedy recovery too. And I send my blessings to the family. But we get justice for Donna Lee.
Probably what you should do is implore the 876 people to all gather and go look for Miss Sophia.
I know they're hearing you right now.
It's a world dog, Voldemort, who else there?
Dino Crazy.
Dino Crazy, who else there?
Able Boss, Landed D Major,
Able Boss, Landed D Major, who else?
Is a whole lot of them.
All on from 876 something there. Get together and go look for Miss Sophia. Have little decency and common respect. Go buy one flowers and get her something. Alright? But bless up yourselves.
But bless up your viewers then too. As I said, keep on doing a good work, bro. And as I said, take care of yourself, because without you taking care of yourself, not possible.
Alright. Blessings.
Yeah, man. And what are they? So the New York people, them, as I said, we're not just doing this because of the Donna Lee situation. We want a better Jamaica. So we are promoting something now called boycott independence. Because we don't have nothing to be independent about. So my born and I am terrified. I see from it, I crime and poverty and all of these things. We need to start with us individually.
Alright, my boss. Blessings. So join him on Monday for the New York leg of the demonstration. Hello?
Hello, good night, Andre.
Yes, dear.
Yes, I'm calling to tell you that please don't lose focus and don't take Kathy off your mind. I believe Kathy is the murderer.
Alright, let us see now. Alright, thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, Jamaica. I've done a show here tonight. I wanted to carry it in a different direction. I wanted to go in a different space and place. But some people never understood the assignment and got me off track. But I'm going to say to you, thank you all who are not taking any more calls. It's 10:30 now, and I need to start confining the lives to 2 of the night. It's only when it's a major issue, we're going to go beyond the 2 hours. So, I am asking Jamaica, remember, those who are in Canada, Remember, the PayPal is working. Those who are in England, those who want to Zelle me something, please to Zelle me something. But I'm saying for those who have all supported the movement, I appreciate it. Keep moving. Remember, I do no live tomorrow. On Sunday, I'll be doing a special feature. Keep your phones up. You will see me do a special feature on Sunday. Keep your phones attuned. Keep your phones locked to your bodies, because I'll be doing not an exclusive, but I'll be doing some coverage. So keep your phones tuned in Sunday. I don't know what time I'll be going through, but I will be going through. God bless you, Jim. Remember, the Lord bless you and keep you. To those who are in the diaspora and those across the globe, thank you for tuning in tonight. My name is Andre Stevens. Be blessed.